but the world's not doing quite so great at the moment. And maybe because it's spring, or maybe because I need a distraction. I woke up the other day and I really wanted to upload something to YouTube, so here I am. I'm making so much stuff at the moment, and I'd kind of like something to look back on and reflect beyond the product itself. Maybe that's just the art school talking, but I don't know, there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and maybe I'll have something to look back on. When I was 22 and the world was ending and I was finishing my degree, pissing around in London, not really up to a lot, but up to so much, more than I've ever been up to in my entire life. It's just so odd. Like, these are meant to be your golden years, right? And our generation is one of the first that can actually look back on everything we've done. Do I need to share that with strangers on the internet? No. But it's the reason that everyone uploads to YouTube. They're either lonely or attention hungry, and I'm not going to fall into the trap of getting another boyfriend just to satisfy my attention deficit. In a kind of Hail Mary event, I thought I should probably start putting vegetables in my body, so I've been making these juices in the morning, and I don't think they're helping. Like, arguably, if you eat shit all the time and then you start drinking water and eating vegetables, then logically your skin would improve, right? No. My skin has gotten so much worse. I just get these tiny spots. I mean, this is the beauty of filming everything on my iPhone. I don't give a shit about quality, particularly. And you won't be able to see all my flaws, so... This weekend, I am going to meet a friend of mine to have a burger. We were going to go to the pub and watch the rugby, but that's been cancelled. And then this afternoon I'm going to a gig that my friend's putting on in light of South by Southwest getting cancelled, and all the money on the doors goes to the artist to kind of help them, because everything getting cancelled is a huge emotional setback and financial setback. If I get quarantined, like immediately after starting this series, I'm going to riot. So it's the morning after the night before, and I have a band rehearsal in 20 minutes. But as you can probably hear from my voice, I went a bit harder than I expected to last night. Like, the rugby was cancelled, so we went to the pub. The football was cancelled, so we stayed at the pub. The gig was cancelled, so we went to the pub. Like, do you see a flaw in my plans and all of my mates? I tried to get some photos, but I think as I progressively got drunker, the photos will undoubtedly progressively get shitter. But who knows? See you in whatever montage comes next.
Yeah, but it's not gonna...
We were dancing to Scar last night. Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah.
Cover your ears. No, that went all the way.
Oh my gosh, should put the cool lights.
Yes!
Oh, put it on red.
Put it on red!
Can't see us at all, but it's great.
This
doesn't work out, I'm sorry.
You're not in shot, yes. You need to come and look.
What is that?
It's the microphone.
Are we recording? Do me up.
Yeah, feet.
Yeah.
Ow!
POV, you're in a rehearsal room with television screens. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. What you've been saying about me, and I think you're a pig. You can talk a lot of big things, but I've seen your trick. I'm not the more. Your way up. You need to learn to sit down. Oh, swear I'm not. So why not let me talk to my R.I.P.
R.I.P.
I can't feel my
And
lips.
that's on that. Period.
My lips are...
Yeah, that was sick.
It does feel a little bit like the zombie apocalypse has hit. There's no one on the tube pretty much. On a central line. At lunchtime. On a Sunday. Everyone's inside. Kind of makes me wish. Kind of makes me wish I could feel something, so that maybe I'd feel scared. But really, and it's horrible to say out loud, but I feel like we're at a turning point in the country. If everything stops, just because it's, maybe we can change something. Maybe not.
We'll be restricting customers to 1 unit of toilet rolls and 1 unit of kitchen rolls. Wait. Yep.
If I get COVID-19 whilst I'm filming this,
That'd be funny. That'd be documented footage.
I literally said it in my earlier thing. It was like, if I get COVID-19 and then get immediately quarantined when I've started doing a film.
You get quarantined to my house.
Yeah, I'll just get quarantined here. Well, what a scummy man. Give him half a chance, I bet he'd rob you if he can. I can see it in his eyes, yeah, that he's got a driving ban amongst some other offences. I've seen him with girls of the night. He told Roxanne to put on her red light. They're all infected, but he'll be alright. 'Cause he's a scumbag, don't you know? Said he's a scumbag, don't you know? Yeah.
Hello.
Are you in shot? I don't know.
I don't know you, but it doesn't matter.
You framed it up.
For why?
When the flood water comes, it ain't gonna be clear, it's gonna look like mud.
I will help you swim.
I will help you swim. Ah!
What was it?
It's alright, it's okay. Just that everything's fun. It's alright, it's okay. It's just that everything's fun. Catch me smashing my own windows when I'm feeling rough. It's alright, it's okay. It's just that everything's fun. Can you imagine the people who are in year 11 that are about to go into the longest summer of their life? You know, like the big summer holiday?
Yeah.
And you don't get to do anything because
That's true.
COVID-19.
Imagine, waiting your entire, like, you're doing your whole GCSEs and shit, and you finally get to, wow, school's done. You're just like...
I don't know. I think I want to go back to Yorkshire and see what it's like in the village. Because I don't think the village
Not
will
much
change.
different, no, surely.
And the trees won't change and the fields won't change.
Or unless it's full on the opposite and it's full on pandemic, like they quarantined a single guy that coughed once and they're like, it's you! It's you! Like...
To be fair, they're incredibly racist.
Right.
So the one Chinese family in the village probably hasn't had any business.
Yeah, no, like, yeah.
I don't know. It feels like... Not that it's not in Yorkshire, because I know it is, but living in London with so many people, I think you're more exposed to just the sheer fuckery of people in a pandemic.
It's very true. I feel like it's... I don't know, I feel like it's on the line of drawing people mental. I feel like it's just on the cusp of making people go insane, considering how much people are doing stuff they wouldn't normally do. It's bad. It's really bad. It's so stupid. It's funny. You can't help but laugh when you see it because, like, all I wanted was loo roll. All I wanted was a...
No, we're in our last roll in our toilet, and I'm like, oh no, where are we gonna get toilet roll? You got the coronavirus. You might gonna die.
Coronavirus.
You had a good life.
Coronavirus.
You used up your time.
Virus.
You got the virus, my friend.
Virus, my friend.
I'm sorry that this is the end.
Got the coronavirus.
There are, however, and this is really important, a significant number of other deaths which, if the NHS became overwhelmed in any of the 4 nations, if the intensive care units got to the point when they were overwhelmed, then people would die from indirect deaths because they did not have the ability to get medical care. And a lot of what we are trying to do is trying to reduce the chance that those indirect deaths might occur.
Hello. Today is March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. And it's the first day that I've woken up and been like, yeah, maybe the virus is a little bit serious. Not in that I wasn't taking it seriously as in the gravity of it enough, just in the fact that, I don't know. It's all starting to feel a little bit real. I was supposed to be at a gig tonight. In fact, I was supposed to be at an incredible event tonight. But instead I'm here. At home, alone. Because I'm starting to think that, yeah, maybe I shouldn't be spending so much time outside. St. Patrick's Day is always a very special day for me. And I know I'm not Irish. I'm not really Irish. I am, in every sense of the word, a plastic paddy. I don't really have the time or the energy to explain the very conflicting cultural identity of being English and Irish. I spent today sat inside. I had a remote meeting because social distancing, lots of emails, lots of phone calls. This is my first time in a job that is actually, emails and phone calls, and it's not just a retail job, it's not just... It's something I'm incredibly passionate about, and I really want to make this festival work, and I want to put all of my energy into it, but I can't because the virus is here. I said it at the very beginning of this video, that I don't have to share things with the internet just because I want an attention. But actually, I'm thinking about it now. I'm not making this video to share. I'm making this video for me, and I'm just putting it on the internet because I want attention. Therefore, I can put whatever the fuck I want. This isn't entertainment. This is my video. In fact, you can go fuck off and watch something else. Go watch a fucking American vlog. Try Japanese candy if you want entertainment. You fucking twat. Why am I angry at you? You don't even exist. I don't know who you are. I feel nothing and everything all the time. So yeah, St. Patrick's Day gives me big, big messed up cultural feelings, and I'm very sad that I'm spending it alone. I've always either gone to the pub or held a party or done something, even when I was a kid. I feel everything and nothing all at once. Last year I spent all of my time inside alone, and it's a horrible way to live. It really is, and I'm very sorry for the elderly who have been told by the government that that's what they must do. Quarantine isn't going to be fun. It's not a snow day. This is something bigger than we all thought it would be. One of the things about having PTSD is it makes you it makes me very scared of being trapped. And the idea of having to be quarantined is horrific. I don't want to be quarantined. And I probably won't as long as I don't get the virus. But also we're told to avoid getting the virus we don't go outside, which is pretty much the same thing. We keep going on until we don't, but it's day 2. It's Tuesday. This vlog goes on until Saturday. I'm doing an entire week, right? If this is how much I've degraded in 3 days, what am I going to be like? Well, Animal Crossing comes out on the Friday, so that day's probably fine. And my friend's having a birthday party on Saturday, and that's just at their flat. So fuck them. And fuck what everyone says. I'm gonna go out and actually have a good time with my friends. That's just Wednesday and Thursday to get through. Feel nothing and everything all at once. Wednesday started off quite productive. I got the first draft from my poetry zine back from the editors, so I spent most of the day going through that. And then at 5 o'clock someone put in the group chat that London was going into lockdown. I'd set up my camera to capture just B-roll footage of, oh, I'm watching the broadcast. But I got so worked up and so wrapped up in it that I think I captured something quite different.
Use the term kung flu. My question is, do you think that's wrong, kung flu? And do you think using the term Chinese virus, that puts Asian Americans at risk, that people might target them?
No, not at all. I think they probably would agree with it 100%. It comes from China.
Fuck off, you slimy orange! Oh!
My message is to all Americans, but to those Americans who are going through a lot.
Fully concerned that they haven't yet had the reassurance they need.
I got so tired of destructing my future that I've started avoiding the people I love. Weekends of noise and mornings of nausea.
Thank you very much, and we're just getting some breaking news on cases and deaths, as we normally do at this time of day. And this is
they will remain closed until further notice. This will be for all children, except to those of key workers and where children who are most vulnerable. Slow.
I got so tired of discussing my future that I started
Examples
avoiding
of
the
these key
people
workers
I love.
include NHS
Evenings
staff,
of noise and
police and
mornings
delivery
of
drivers who
nausea.
need to be able to go to work.
Fuck.
We are working with Her Majesty's Treasury on the financial support that will be required. I'm also asking that independent schools and boarding schools
Right.
follow
Okay,
the same
it's fine.
approach.
You're okay.
Response to this crisis.
Right.
Update us in a second about that. I want to repeat that everyone must follow the advice to protect themselves and their families, but also, more importantly, to protect the wider public. So stay at home for 7 days if you think you have the symptoms. Remember the two key symptoms, a high temperature, a continuous new cough. So we therefore need schools to make provision for the children of these key workers who would otherwise be forced to stay home. And they will also need to look after the most vulnerable children. This will mean that there will, of course, be far fewer children.
I'm so tired of discussing my future that I've started avoiding the people I love. Weekends of noise and mornings of nausea.
Functioning and public services keep functioning. So we're simultaneously asking nurseries and private schools to do the same, and we're providing financial support where it's needed. We're making plans to supply meals and vouchers for children eligible for free school meals. And
I'll try and make this quick because my Zoom is dying. I just got off the phone with my dad, and he just got back from Sainsbury's for the first time since everything kind of kicked off. He's been working from home, so I don't think he's really been out to see what it's like now. But there were no carrots, no potatoes, no fruit, no vegetables. The shops were empty, and I think it's really rattled him. I could hear it in his voice. He's never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything like this. My mum works for the NHS. She's really tired, but I'm very, 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 very worried that I'm not going to be able to leave soon. It's not the illness that scares me. I've had the flu. I'm a young person. I'll probably fight it off. I can't stay inside that long. It's not gigs and events and going to the pub with my friends and house parties and this, that and the other were the thing that really, I don't want to say they're the thing that kept me going, but they were the markers, they were the goalposts, they were the thing that I was getting to next week. That's what I looked forward to, and now it's all gone. And I couldn't even afford to go to my friend's house this evening after the broadcast. It's £2.40 there, £2.40 back, £4.80. I have £10. And she has a birthday party on Saturday that I kind of like to go to. Food, I'm sorted for. Bills, I'm fine because I'm getting paid on Monday, but stressful times. Stressful times, stressful living. It's almost, I think it's 11:20 now, so that means I've just got over 24 hours till I can play Animal Crossing. Hello. I didn't film a lot today because honestly there's not been a lot going on. It's all starting to settle in a bit. I just got off D&D and the moment that I've been waiting for. It's 1:30 in the morning, which means that Animal Crossing came out an hour and a half ago. So I guess this is a live reaction, but it's mainly just, I don't know. I'm tired, but I don't want to sleep. So cute. It's so cute. I'm not just going to film me sitting here playing Animal Crossing, but there will undoubtedly be some B-roll shots of just exactly that coming up soon. Oh, the fucking character customization. Oh, please choose your style. It's not your fucking gender, it's just your style. Can we take a moment? Okay, I'm gonna stop because if I sit here all night showing you how excited I am to play Animal Crossing, then we're going to cry. But I'll probably check in about half an hour when I finish making my character. Yeah. I don't know, it's the little things that keep you going. Hello. Today is Friday. There's lots of jump cuts and there's a lot less stuff in the vlogs from the most recent days because I've not left the house. I've not seen my friends. I've not done any of the things I've got scheduled on my calendar. Animal Crossing came out it came out at midnight last night, but technically today. I don't care. I've waited 7 years. Well, no, I enjoyed New Leaf for a few years, so let's say I've waited 3 years. 3 years for this game to come out. I don't care. And it's terrible because I can feel it happening. This was supposed to be a fun project. This was supposed to be light-hearted. This was... At the very beginning, I joked about getting quarantined as soon as I started the series. And every day it's just got worse and worse. But there's always something to look forward to. Tomorrow is the last day of this project. My friend Ellie is having a birthday party at her flat, but it's turned into just like a small gathering because we're not allowed to have parties. Today they announced that all pubs, restaurants, businesses had to close unless it was vital. I've watched all the other broadcasts with people, either virtually, like, you know, in a group chat we're all watching and talking about it, or with Pete was the first one, and I just couldn't listen. I couldn't hear what he was saying. And what he was saying was good news. You know, they've given money to people. Businesses don't have to fire people. They can just, you know, pay their wages. They've cancelled VAT. You know, these are things that have never been done before in the history of British economics. I really hope there's not going to be another one of these videos. When I started it, I thought, you know, we might... I don't know what I thought, but I thought I wouldn't do it weekly because who the fuck's got time to film their entire life? But I thought I'd have more events, more things I'd like to talk about. More stuff to share. But I don't, because everything's cancelled. I'm sorry if you've watched this far and it's an anticlimax. I know I made a point saying it's not entertainment, this is my video and you can fuck off, but I'm tired and I'm defeated and I'm lonely. See, when I said that stuff I wasn't so lonely. I was, you know, it wasn't about people knowing, it was about, I don't know, it was about creating and documenting. But in the space of 3 days, I'm so fucking lonely. And I can ring my parents every day and I can be in the group chats, but it's not the same. My housemate's gone home. A new housemate moved in today and she's lovely, she really is, but you should be around people you love. And I can't leave because I've got to be here for work. Life goes on until it doesn't, eh? I like to laugh at all those people like, oh, we got through the blitz together. It's like, yeah, fuck off. No, you didn't. Maybe your dad did, but you didn't. I certainly haven't. You know, relatively, in the scheme of the world, I've had quite a chill life. Not me personally, but you know what I mean, our generation. Because it's It's not the food shortages, because we're not short of food. It's not the illness. It's the heartbreaking loneliness. That's what gets you. Reach out to your friends, especially if you've got a friend of yours that you haven't seen in a while and they've not been online recently. Check up on them, say hey, send them a meme or a video. Send them this video. Let's get that engagement up, folks. Like, comment and subscribe. Oh god. Right, well, tomorrow's the last day of this project. It's been interesting. I think it's because I'm not doing anything anymore. I'm not going out. Everything revolves around this one space. You'll notice that I've set up the camera in a different position just to have some variation. I can't make a film out of the same shot over and over again, just with different levels of emotional distress. I mean, I'm sure someone's done it. I'm sure they've done a very good thing, but this isn't like a film. This is a weird hybrid. It is a vlog. I'm just being pretentious, but you know what I mean. There's no trigger. There's nothing to be like, oh, I'm going out today, so I'll bring my camera so I can film that. There's nothing.
Black Horse Road is closed. The Circle Line is suspended. The Metropolitan Line is part suspended between Wembley Park and Aldgate due to planned engineering works. Please use alternative routes. Highbury and Islington has no interchange access to National Rail services.
Get stomped like a snake, lie down in the dirt, cling to my convictions, even when I get hurt. Be an upstanding, well-loved man about town. In your child's mind, that's how it goes down. But I tried the losing side. I don't want to die in here. I don't want to die in here. Drift down into the new dark light without any reservations. You found my breaking point. Congratulations. Spent too much of my life now trying to play fair. Throw my better self overboard, shoot at him when he comes up for air. Come unhinged, get revenge. I don't want to die in here. I don't want to die in here. Stay good under pressure for years and years and years and years. President of the fan club up there choking on his tears. Let all the trash rain down from way up in the rafters. I'm walking out of here in one piece. Don't care what comes after. Drive the wedge, torch the bridge.